Welcome back. The government yesterday suspended ex-Panjim Police Inspector Serafin Dias and 6 constables for dereliction of duty, which led to the destruction of property at the IT habitat. It may be recalled that in December, a posse led by the Talegaon MLA Babush Monsarat entered the IT habitat at Donapal and forcibly stopped all the work in progress. Thereafter, the mob went on a rampage and damaged the gate and uprooted decorative electrical poles, causing loss of lakhs of rupees. At the time, PI Serafin was in charge of Panjim Police Station, and Donapal comes under the jurisdiction of the Panjim Police Station. Upon direction from the government, the Home Department issued orders of suspension against PI Serafin, Head Constables Narayan Gawas, Sylvester Afonso, Constables J.A. Chorankar, and Indian Reserve Battalion Constables Amar Yatrikar and Gajanan Dalvi. It is not surprising that PI Serafin has been suspended, as Youth Congress members too had urged the Congress-led government to immediately suspend him, as he had also failed to protect them, while Youth Congress members had taken a morcha to the residence of Talegaon MLA Babush Monsarat. In the clash that followed between Youth Congress members and supporters of the Talegaon MLA, many Youth Congress members were badly injured. The president of the Congress Youth Wing had said at the time that PI Serafin, who was following the morcha, suddenly disappeared from the scene, and they were left to fend for themselves. After visiting the Gulf region and listening to the grievances of the expatriates working there, NRI Commissioner has recommended an amendment to the Goa Registration of Tourist Trade Act 1982 to curb travel agents from illegally sending citizens abroad for employment.
We are bringing an amendment to the law that deals with travel agencies. Purpose is this: lots of these several travel agencies are pushing illegally people for working abroad and putting the life of these people and their whole health and well-being at risk. Because when they go abroad illegally, you see they have no rights.
Briefing media persons, NRI Commissioner Eduardo Falerio disclosed the steps taken by the central government for the welfare of expatriates working in Gulf countries.
We are signing memoranda of understanding with each of these 5 governments for the labor welfare. We have already signed MOUs with UAE, with Kuwait and with Qatar.
He also gave the details of the Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Indian government and Gulf countries.
Nobody will be able to go there now. We are doing this unless there is a demand for the person. You say you want to go fitter, no such thing, fitter. There must be a demand. We need 2,000 fitters. These are not just fitters, but these are the qualifications, these are the experience, this is the salary that will give them, these are benefits after the service is over, this is to and fro passage, medical benefit, everything will be laid down there and implemented. Should not happen what is happening now.
Mr. Falerio said that the Indian community in the Gulf is the largest expatriate community in the region.
The Indian community is around in the Gulf. Number 1 is the largest expatriate community, much more than Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Filipinos, everybody else. You see, it's about 45 lakhs. Out of these, Goans are about 1.5 lakh. I'm talking whole region. Now, these are approximate figures, these are guesstimates.
He also disclosed steps taken by Bahrain to provide better working environment for employees.
Bahrain decided to abolish its sponsorship system. Construction workers, they work there. Sometimes temperature go up to 50 degrees, 50. You see, they are burning, but they are working. So now they said, government of Bahrain, midday break. During the noon time, stop work, which is a good thing to do.
He also pointed out the steps taken by Oman.
So now the government of Oman has decided, no, passport should be with the worker. Unless the worker, he or she, wants to keep it voluntarily with the employer for safe custody. You see, one thing is in the agreement, what actually you get is less. For that they are saying now all salaries will be paid by check and through the banks, so everybody knows.
Mr. Falerio said that the UAE has set up a commission of inquiry to look into the living and working conditions of Indian citizens.
UAE has appointed a commission of inquiry to look into the working condition of expatriate labor and for higher wages, etc. And also in UAE, they have set up a grievances redressal mechanism, you see, under which at least once in a month our embassy officials and the officials of the Ministry of Labour of UAE will meet to solve specific grievances, cases, individual cases.
The State Bharatiya Janata Party has constituted a 21-member Scheduled Tribe Committee headed by Poingani MLA Mr. Ramesh Tawwadkar to fight for the rights of scheduled tribes in Goa. Mr. Tawwadkar said that although in the year 2003 they were able to give the Gaudas, Kunbis and Velips ST status, but till date their rights and facilities have not been accorded.
गावडा वेळीप आणि कुणबी ह्या तीन समाजाक शेड्यूल ट्रायब्साचो स्टेटस दिलो गेलो. तशें पळयलें जाल्यार गेल्या सादारणशे 3-4 वर्सां गोंयाक जरी ह्या तीन समाजांक शेड्यूल ट्रायब्साचो स्टेटस मेळ्ळो तरी सुद्दां भारतीय घटनेनुसार ज्यो गोष्टी दिवपाक जाय आशिल्ल्यो आज पर्यंत कांयच ताचें इम्प्लिमेंटेशन जालें ना.
Putting forward their demands, he said that the survey may be reviewed, a ST commission be formed like the one at the national level, and the 12% reservation adopted by the central government be implemented in the state too.
जी सर्वे जाल्ली आसा तातूंत 12.5% ती चुकीची आसा, ती रिसर्वे करपाक जाय असो आमची मागणी आशिल्ली. ती आज पर्यंत ती मागणी ताजेर सरकार लक्षांत घेना. शेड्यूल ट्रायब डिक्लेअर जाले उपरांत ताजें जशें नॅशनल लेवलाचेर शेड्यूल ट्रायब कमिशन आसा तशेंच गोंयाक ताजें कमिशन आसपाक जाय आशिल्लें, पूण ताजी स्थापना आज पर्यंत केली ना. सब प्लॅनानुसार जो 12% जो गोंयच्या जो बजेट आसा तो शेड्यूल ट्रायब्सा खातीर वापरपाक जाय आनी ताजें बजेटरी प्रोविजन ते 12% प्रत्येक डिपार्टमेंट वायज ते त्या शेड्यूल ट्रायब्साचो विकास जावपाक खातीर डेव्हलपमेंटा खातीर ते वापरपाक जाय आशिल्लें, पूण प्रत्यक्षांत पळयलें जर जायत की ताजें इम्प्लिमेंटेशन खंयच जायना.
Prakash Velip, State Vice President and National Treasurer of Scheduled Tribe Morsha, said that the state has a sizable population and thus should have a tribal ministry. He also regretted that the tribal sub-plan is not being implemented.
गेल्या 3 नंतर जी समस्या ST लोकांची आसा ती अजूनही सुटलेली ना. प्रामुख्यान या सांगलें की आमची मागणी आसली ट्रायबल मिनिस्टर आसपाक जाय. ह्या गोंयचे ज्या सध्या जर सरकारान मागून घेतले 12% हे सायजेबल आसा. ज्या राज्याची लोकसंख्या 10% वयर आसा थंय ट्रायबल मिनिस्ट्री जावं येता आनी आमचे जर 12% आसा ते जावपाचें आवश्यक आसा. ट्रायबल सब प्लॅन आज आमकां बजेटरी प्रोविजनाक ट्रायबल सब प्लॅना सकयल 12% हे दाखयतात, प्रोविजन दाखयतात, पण तेजें इम्प्लिमेंटेशन जें आसा तें एक्चुअली आमचें म्हणपाक तें झिरो, त्या प्रमाणात तें जायना. हाजे खातीर सुद्दां आमकां भारतीय जनता पार्टी म्हणून आमी तेजे सुद्दां आवाज काडटले.
He also demanded that 12% political reservation for STs in the Legislative Assembly of Goa.
आमची आनी एक मुख्य मागणी आसा की पॉलिटिकल रिजर्वेशन 12% सरकारान जे केंद्र सरकारान आनी गोवा सरकार सुद्दां रिजर्वेशन जे लोकांचे पर्सेंटेज मागून घेतले आसा 12% पॉलिटिकल रिजर्वेशन विधानसभेक सुद्दां आसची, ह्यो आमची मागणी आसा.
Time for a short break. You're with Goa 365.